guys, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I have come across something that really has changed my life sincerely, and I think it will for the rest of my life, even though I've only been taking it for 1 week, but it has made a huge difference in my health. What's the point of keeping good information to yourself? You have to share it, right? Probiotics. So extremely important probiotics are. And specifically the probiotics contained in kefir. This kefir that I got about a week ago, it is from coconut milk, and so it's dairy free. And the first time I took it, I had like a tornado in my stomach, but a good tornado, you know, a good one. Probiotics are good, beneficial bacteria. There is so much bacteria around us, and you can only do so much to, you know, eliminate the bacteria that's going into your body. There is always still going to be coming some in, you know, some stuff you just can't help it, or you don't know, or you know, whatever. So it's really important to have the good bacteria coming into your body. This kind of good bacteria, probiotics are good bacteria, friendly bacteria, and you need them so much. They are, I think, like 80 to 90, this is what I found online, 80 to 90% of digestive issues, everything from IBS, indigestion, to cancers of the stomach, of the large intestine, small, like everything to do with your digestive system comes from bacteria, bad bacteria, and that bacteria is called H.Pylori. H standing for a really long name that I don't even remember off the top of my head, Helicobacter or something like that, pylori. And it basically causes 80 to 90% of all of the digestive issues that go on in our digestive system. One way to naturally get rid of this H. pylori is taking probiotics. And I'm not just talking about any old kind of probiotics. This thing I found online, some girl was talking about it, how great, she didn't have bloating anymore. Okay, so I got this stuff, I used some of it. I'm sorry to say, I don't know what happened with my sample. I'm not saying anything about this company, but maybe my sample is not, they died, maybe the good bacteria died, I don't know, okay? But they didn't really do much for me. So I stopped taking them. These are the capsules, in the capsules, and this was pretty expensive with the shipping and everything coming to Canada. In conversion to Canadian currency is pretty expensive. So when I saw this, I just got this overwhelming confidence to take it and try it. And I'm telling you, the difference between this and this is like, this is 10% and this is 100%. For me, I can tell you what a huge difference it is taking this live. You know that this is live. It's liquid, it's refrigerated, it's live. It's not packaged and held somewhere and you don't know if it's still live when it gets to you. But some of the good, better quality ones, I don't know about this one, but it doesn't say guaranteed, you know, 10 billion or whatever. So I don't think it's guaranteed. Maybe I just haven't read it all. Sorry for my ignorance, but it doesn't say guaranteed. Some of them say guaranteed, so that I bet those work, but I haven't tried. I've tried like the lower brands, Walmart brands and all this. I've been taking these practically all my life. And like I said, this works about 10% to what this works about 100%. And listen to this. What kind of bacteria you have in here? Lactobacillus gasseri, Bifidobacterium bifidum, and Bifidobacterium longum. So that was 3 strands of bacteria. Now listen to these strands of bacteria. Acidophilus, that's the general kind I think that you can find at the Walmart and stuff, the acidophilus one. And then you have Lactobacillus casei, Lactobacillus plantarum. That's a good one for plants, I think. Okay, so 10 different bacteria. 10 different bacteria. No kidding, this stuff works. And you know that it's alive. Just, I'm raving about it. And I have to tell you guys how amazing it is for the digestion. I don't want to start saying my story and all of the stuff that I have to deal with, that I'm trying to heal my digestive system. Like, I don't even want to go there, okay? Just like so much stuff, basically. You know, I had problems ever since I was a teenager. Let me tell you some stats, okay, about why this bacteria is so, why these probiotics are so important. And of course, you've heard about it. I've heard about it. But I've never realized how important they are until I've tried this over this. I'm not saying this brand, but not all, I'm sure there's some that have genuinely live and that work like a, you know, like a rocket. But this didn't work for me. Just my experience with all the bacteria that are around us, right? And we get all of these digestive issues, everything from constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, Chrones disease, colitis, ulcerative colitis, hemorrhoids, leaky gut syndrome. Another part I wanted to talk about, specifically what I found amazing thing with inflammation, because every morning I wake up, I'm swollen, like you can't see the contour of my face. I have lots of issues with inflammation. I'm very sore, you know. I wake up, I'm just like tired, and my bones are sore and my joints are sore and everything. And I've been taking this stuff for about a week, and I wake up in the morning, I don't have inflammation. This is a major deal. I don't look swollen when I wake up in the morning after taking Kefir. Not probiotics, Kefir. If you add this and this together, I think it will be like 110%, right? This is 10%, this is 110%. Okay, anyways, about salt. I thought that salt, generally, you know, from what we've been told, salt is the thing that makes you inflamed, like causes inflammation and swollenness and stuff, and said don't eat salt, you know, you won't be swollen and everything. Well, why is it that when I was a kid I was able to eat salt and I didn't look swollen, and now suddenly, you know, when I'm a teenager or in my 20s or whatever, I eat salt and I look swollen the next morning? I really believe that as we age, we lose a lot of the good bacteria from all of the junk food and everything that basically strips us of the beneficial bacteria, and we really have to take some time to put quality, good, beneficial bacteria back into our bodies so they can start assimilating the food. You need probiotics, good bacteria in your whole digestive system to be able to uptake nutrients from the food, which is a major big deal, because I've always like known that the nutrients from the food, I'm not taking them in. I eat something, I'm still hungry. Like, I don't see the benefit of it, right? What was I talking about? Salt. Salt is really important because I woke up in the morning, I was not, and the day before I ate salt. I ate vegan, I switched to vegan, but I had salt, and I'm not saying I had a tiny bit, I had a moderate amount of salt that day, and I didn't wake up swollen in the morning. So it has to go to show you that probiotics, the beneficial bacteria, is what helps you to digest your food properly, digest salt properly, and all of that. And I think it's really important to not go back to eating processed food, anything from a box, because they contain ingredients that strip the beneficial lining of your digestive system, and they strip the good bacteria, and that they don't know how to process those ingredients that they put inside those boxes and the commercial foods and junk foods. This also contains enzymes, vitamins and minerals, calcium. It is from milk. This is from coconut milk, so it does also contain that. vitamin K, magnesium, calcium, vitamin B12. The point that I wanted to make was about autism. I used to work with autistic kids. Some people believe that it has to do with the proper balance of the bacteria in the gut, because it is a fact that there are more nerve endings in your gut than in your brain. So you gotta see the correlation about how you think, how you behave, how you feel. Mood definitely is a factor. I can tell you for sure how my mood has changed. It is more uplifted. It is more, I'm more calm. I feel stronger inside myself. Keep jumping around, don't I? I'm sorry. A lot of our behaviors and our fears, our anxieties can definitely come from an improper balance of bacteria in your gut. If you have more bacteria, look, 80 to 90% of H.Pylori bacteria, bad, go away, and 60% of people have this, causes all of these list of digestive issues. And a way to treat that is with proper bacteria. Also, another thing, this plus this is what's really helping me to heal my gut. This is like a supplement. You take this when you get rid of the bad bacteria, then you take this to rebuild your good bacteria. And I found that this is way better than sauerkraut and, you know, all those kinds of pickled vegetables and stuff, because I've tried those before and I by far didn't get such a good response as this. But how to get rid of the bad bacteria? I got one word for you that is helping me so much, and that is cabbage juice. I juice the cabbage juice with some apple juice, and then that way I don't even taste the cabbage juice, and it actually tastes really delicious, and I look forward to drinking it. Cabbage juice has immensely, I don't know how to tell you how much it has helped me and how much better I feel. I've been taking cabbage juice and a cup of this every day, every morning. And then I've been drinking cabbage juice throughout the morning, and then later on having some kind of like vegan meal. So another important point is that the good probiotics help you with immunity. That's immunity in your gut. You don't get sick if bad bacteria comes into you, where it's very hard to avoid it. Sometimes it's very hard to avoid bad bacteria coming into you, like, oh, bad bacteria, go away. Anyway, when I was in Mexico with my husband, in about 2 weeks, every time I went, after 2 weeks, I got typhoid fever. I think one time I didn't get it, but I went there several times, and every time I got it. So that's because I didn't have proper bacteria in my own digestive system. Even then I was struggling with a lot of digestive problems. So I know I didn't have proper good bacteria in my digestive system. And every time I went, sure enough, I got it. Because, you know what, I really love raw fruits and vegetables. Even though I would drink the bottled waters, you know, like the good waters and everything, I would drink those waters. But when it came to eating fruit, you know, I washed the fruit with the running water. So I'm sure that's how it, and the bacteria is probably on the fruits as well, you know. So if you're not born in a country like that, you don't have the immunity, you don't have the proper bacteria set up inside you, in your digestive system, to ward off that bacteria that your body doesn't even know about. So I'm just saying that it's really important to have a proper balance of good bacteria, more good, a lot more good. I'm not going to say go more good than go more bad, because You shouldn't, I don't want any bad, go away bad, I want all good. I've been taking this for about a week now, so I want to say what has happened to me. First thing I noticed, my nails became a lot stronger and they started growing really fast for nails. My hair has become more, I guess, healthier. I feel stronger inside my core. I have more stamina. My mood has completely uplifted. I feel more balanced, optimistic, like happier in general. First of all, we get rid of the bad bacteria with cabbage juice, and then we reintegrate the good bacteria with kefir. So we have the cabbage, then we have integrating good bacteria. Now for your diet, what are you supposed to be eating that's not going to be ruining this whole thing that you just set up, this foundation that you've made? Prebiotics. Prebiotics are important to feed the probiotics. Prebiotics come from things, I'm going to list here a whole bunch of foods that are beneficial prebiotics, starting on a vegan diet. When it comes down to your health, it's a great foundation to start off of. And as you know, a lot of vegans, after they've been vegan for like a long time, they end up eating other things because their body is so well adapted that they are able to process things like eggs or fish, because it takes time for the body to heal, to really become efficient in digestion, to build up that healthy bacteria. Opt out for brown rice instead of white rice. Way more soothing on your digestive, doesn't make you bloated, and plus when you take this, I am not bloated in the morning, which is amazing. Instead of white bread, opt out for whole wheat bread. So thank you guys again for staying tuned to this video, and I hope you found it educational, and I hope it made you think about your digestive system in a different way and what can really help you combat years and years of struggling with your digestion. Please comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!